Is the end of an era approaching for one of the 49ers' most electrifying playmakers? After a challenging exit meeting, whispers are growing louder about a potential trade that could shake up San Francisco's roster. Fans, get ready for a wild, off-season as we dive into the latest developments surrounding a key player whose future with the team hangs in the balance. This is a pivotal moment for the 49ers, and you won't want to miss what comes next. Make sure to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with all things 49ers. Deebo Samuel's time with the San Francisco 49ers is hanging in the balance, and as a diehard fan, I can't help but feel a mix of emotions about this potential trade. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, the star wide receiver has formally requested a trade, and the 49ers have granted him permission to seek a new team. This development has sent shockwaves through the fan base, and it's tough to digest. Deebo has been a pivotal part of our offense, and the thought of him donning another team's colors is unsettling, to say the least. Samuel's decision to request a trade stems from a hard conversation with head coach Kyle Shanahan, one that must have been incredibly difficult given their relationship. Samuel expressed gratitude for the opportunities he's had with the 49ers, but feels it's time to explore new horizons. As a fan, I understand the complexity of the situation, but it does raise the question. What does this mean for the future of the team? In 15 games this past season, Deebo recorded 51 receptions for 670 yards and 3 touchdowns, along with 42 carries for 136 yards and 1 score. He's a versatile player, capable of making big plays in both the passing and running games. Losing him would undoubtedly create a void in our offense, and it's hard to imagine how the 49ers would replace his unique skill set. Sure, the front office has committed to quarterback Brock Purdy, and they're likely going to give him a lucrative extension. But is this the right move at the expense of a player like Deebo? General Manager John Lynch has made it clear that Deebo is under contract and has done a lot for this organization. He's not in the business of letting good players go, which gives me some hope. But let's be honest, this is a business, and if a player wants out, sometimes it's for the best for all parties involved. With a $31 million dead cap hit looming if a trade occurs, the financial implications are significant. It makes me wonder if the 49ers are willing to take that hit, or if they believe they can work something out with Deebo. As fans, we invest so much emotionally in these players, and it's gut-wrenching to think about a future without Deebo. He's not just another wide receiver. He's a game-changer who has electrified the stadium with his play. I can't help but feel torn about this situation. Do I think it's the best decision for the team? Honestly, I'm on the fence. On one hand, we need to respect a player's wishes, but on the other, we can't overlook what Deebo brings to the table. If the 49ers do decide to part ways with Samuel, how does that reshape our roster? Would they look to acquire a new receiver in the draft or free agency? Would they promote someone from within? These questions linger in my mind, and I want to hear your thoughts on this. How would you feel about the 49ers moving on from one of their stars? And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe this is the right path for Deebo and the 49ers? Will this decision bring us closer to a championship, or are we risking our chances? There's so much at stake here, and I know I'm not alone in feeling a mix of hope and frustration. The San Francisco 49ers are on the brink of a pivotal moment in their franchise's history, and it all revolves around the future of Brock Purdy. As a passionate fan, I've been following his journey since he stepped in as our starting quarterback, and let me tell you, it's been nothing short of exhilarating. The reality is, we've been riding the wave of Purdy's remarkably team-friendly contract for too long, and now the time has come for the 49ers front office to dig deep into their pockets. Since he took over in 2022, Purdy has not only proven himself as a capable leader on the field, but has also emerged as one of the most effective quarterbacks in the NFC. With a staggering 64-27 touchdown-to-interception ratio and a remarkable 104.9 QB rating over 40 games, he's been instrumental in guiding the 49ers to the NFC Championship game twice. Just last season, despite the injury chaos that plagued our roster, Purdy still managed to rack up over 4,000 total yards and 25 touchdowns. It's no wonder he earned his first Pro Bowl selection in 2023, leading the league in passer rating. Now, as Purdy enters a contract year, the stakes have never been higher. ESPN insiders have pointed to the Trevor Lawrence contract, which sits at a hefty $55 million average annual value as a benchmark for what we might expect in negotiations. But let's be real here. Purdy's playoff experience outshines Lawrence's, and his statistics paint a clear picture of his capabilities. When you compare their career numbers, it's evident that Purdy has the edge in almost every category. His current QB rating is significantly higher, as is his completion rate and yards per attempt. This is a guy who has shown he can handle the pressure and deliver in crucial moments. The 49ers do have some leverage with franchise tags available in 2026 and 2027, but delaying this decision could backfire. If Purdy continues to perform at this elite level, the asking price could skyrocket to over $60 million annually. Can you imagine that? While the front office could potentially structure a deal with lower cap hits in the early years, the reality is that whatever they offer will far exceed what he has earned in his first 3 seasons combined. This leads me to wonder, is it truly in our best interest to wait? I can't shake the feeling that locking Purdy down this offseason might be the smartest move for the long-term success of our franchise. If Kyle Shanahan believes in him as much as I do, it would make sense to secure him before the market inflates even further. The thought of watching Purdy continue to grow and thrive in our system is exciting, yet it also raises the stakes. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm torn. On one hand, I want the 49ers to invest in a young quarterback with proven potential. On the other hand, the financial implications are daunting. As fans, we need to engage with these developments because they directly affect our team's future and, ultimately, our dreams of returning to the Super Bowl. We've witnessed the highs and lows of this organization, and the decisions made in the coming weeks will shape the narrative of our beloved 49ers for years to come. The stakes are high and the pressure is on. And you, what do you think? I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you believe the 49ers should extend Purdy now, or is it wiser to wait and see how the next season unfolds? Join the debate in the comments section, and let's discuss what this means for our team moving forward. Before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on all things 49ers. Activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates, because you don't want to miss a moment of this thrilling journey. Let's keep the faith and continue to rally behind our team. Together, we'll make it through whatever lies ahead.